Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's jump right into it. But I can't be too loud, by the way, because my brother is literally sleeping in the next room. Adult Christian, an adventurer of great renown, whose exploits are widely discussed and hotly debated to this day. His enterprises are recorded in over 100 volumes of personal travelogue, which paint a vivid picture of the world and set the imaginations of those who read them ablaze. Indeed, a significant number of historians continue to believe that the Age of Discovery came about as a result of Adol's travelogues and the thirst for adventure their contents spur. However, readers have often found themselves wondering at what point Adol Christian, born in a poor village high in the mountains, began referring to himself as adventurer. Historians and scholars have proposed countless theories to address this, yet in truth the answer is recorded clearly in one particular volume of Adol's travelogues. The adventure I am about to recount took place 2 years after Adol left his homeland. 18 years of age, his curiosity at its peak. Where would his thirst for the unknown guide him next, and what wonders awaited him there? Let us look back on the events which occurred in the great forest of Celceta, and share in Adol's passion for adventure and discovery. Oh man. Look how jank this looks. Honestly, it looks pretty dog shit now, especially with like their footsteps sliding all over the floor on their low poly models. But once you start playing it, actually, you don't notice it anymore. Of miners are talking nearby. Hey, have you heard the latest news? Seems they found another gold vein. Yeah, I heard the head miner went to check it out a while ago. Way I hear it, there are veins all the way into the Great Forest. This gold rush business really never lets up, does it? Still, are they seriously planning to start messing around in that forest? Don't even joke about that. Going near that place isn't worth all the money in the world. You can't spend it if you're dead, after all. World building. Can't believe it's been 5 years since Celceta came under Roman control. And the city has never been more active.
I'm in 100%. That's everything, right?
Yo?
Yo, 13 months. Let's go, dude. Thanks for the support. Happy accident. The Romans don't give a damn about us. Until they struck gold, they couldn't even be bothered servicing the roads around here. Well, I hear there's going to be a new Governor General soon, for what it's worth. Who cares? Nothing's gonna change. They just come over here, put all their effort into lining their own pockets, and then as soon as the money runs dry, the cycle starts over. I suppose you're right. But wait, hang on. Looks like a Roman officer, and a pretty hot one at that. I wish they'd at least end the war with Altago, so I could do business in peace already. Couldn't agree more there. Feels like they're just dragging their feet at this point. This is old school? Yeah. It's pretty old. This is 2012. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if the original release came out in 2012, but I know I think the English one came out in 2012. Oh shit, I didn't read what it... I think this is like, watch it, you idiot. Look where you're going. Adol was completely exhausted. He couldn't even muster the energy to stand up. Is that all you got? Kids these days, I tell ya, no backbone at all. Where am I? Who am I? Oh, who am I? Whoops. There's an extra who in there. I love this one. I'll talk a bit more about like I guess like some context for this game as well, and where it stands in this franchise and all that. After when we get a little bit of downtime with the story. Goodness, life is full of surprises. To think that someone would wind up collapsed in a heap in the middle of a bustling city like this. Thank you for helping me. I don't remember anything. Thank you for helping me. Well, fortunately, I think I have a few spare rooms right now. I should be able to give you somewhere to rest, or at least. So take it easy for a while. That was a nasty spill, and I'd hate to see it happen again. I'm gonna try like narrate. I'm gonna try to narrate everything because this game isn't as wordy as Yakuza, but it's still pretty wordy. But I also want to work a little bit on my like clarity, which is something I've found recently that I have an issue with. So yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, there was a Japanese voiceover patch for this game on PC that came out 2 years ago, but I haven't played it since then. So I've actually never heard the Japanese voicing for this game. Normally I've played this game. Actually, I'll talk about that later. Yeah, I'll talk about that a bit later. Ado, is that you, Ado? There you are. I finally found you. It's me, your old pal Duran. I thought I told you to let me know if you managed to make it back alive. Who's Ado? Who are you? Oh boy, that's really not funny. Especially since I just said my name 2 seconds ago. It's true, remember? But never mind that. I can't believe I can't believe you came back alive from the great forest of Celceta of all places. They say when you set foot in there, you lose all sense of direction and never come out again. Supposedly lots of gold in those woods, but Ispani and Rom have But Ispani and Rom both keep their distance, so there's no map to be found. I tried to stop you, man, and once you stepped out that gate, I thought you were a goner for sure, like all the others. But here you are, proving me wrong. You're my favorite source of money, my dearest friend. Now, straight to business. No offense intended if I cut to the chase, but I am an information dealer after all. I want all the intel you've got about the forest, and don't you dare skimp out on the, don't you dare skimp on the details. Tell them the truth, try winging it. So normally, none of these dialogue options matter, by the way. But I usually go for the more funnier replies. I think it's quite funny to read the reactions. The truth ones, I think you can imagine what they're, like the more normal responses, you can imagine what the answer is. Just think of the most boring dialogue possible. That's probably right. Oh shit, you serious? Alright, that's what I'd like to hear. First and foremost then, are there any villages in there? Just knowing that would be a huge deal for future expeditions. Adal couldn't continue the charade, he wound up telling Jiren the truth. Sag. You've gotta be kidding me. So you don't even remember who I am, or who you are for that matter? What the hell happened to you then? Actually, forget I asked. In fact, forget we ever had this conversation at all. My instincts are telling me you got yourself into some big trouble in that forest, and I want no part of it. Smartest guy around. Sorry man, don't take it personally. I just know a bad deal when I hear one. Hey, what's wrong? We've got a huge problem. Taihenda! The mine. There are monsters in the mine. What? Nani? Some monsters showed up in that newly dug tunnel. It does lead to some old ruin. No surprise there'd be monsters in that place like that. In a place like that. Either way, times like these are what we have the Roman army for, right? Oh yeah. Leo, where's Commander Leo? He's not here right now. It seems he's out doing some sort of military training exercise. Even worse, the soldiers that are still here are just panicking. They have no idea what to do. Seriously? Man, they're useless. Finally get a chance to do something useful for once and they just freak out. Are there any miners who didn't get out in time? I don't know. It was just every man for himself in there, so nobody really paid much attention. Can't blame them for that, I guess. Anyway, we can't just sit around. Let's get to the mine. Right. I need to enunciate my T's more. I kind of just gloss over them. Sounds like there's a whole lot of trouble down at the old mine. Ado, I'm going to take a look. I'm gonna go take a look. Oh my god. See ya. Right, I'm gonna skip all the tutorial stuff because I'm pretty confident. Okay, I'm pretty confident I know all the controls and stuff because I played this game quite a bit when I was a kid. Ah, there's no rolling yet. Things like these have been known to happen on occasion during mining excavations. I just hope no one gets injured. Don't worry, I'll keep a spot reserved for you to rest. Though it looks like I'm going to have to get ready to accept some injured people in here as well. Sorry, but can you wait until I've finished setting things up? No worries. Normally the inn would be getting quite lively around about this time of day because of all the miners returning from work. I sure hope they're okay. A monster in the mines? Are you going to take a look as well? Make sure you don't relax your muscles then. Keep them fired up like a Picard on the spot. In the spit. On the spit? Krrr. I am a man. Mayun? Mayun? I don't know. I never got that joke, but I'm guessing it's like he's trying to say man. It's like, because his name's Mucho, so it's like Macho Man, you know? This is the quest board for later. I did fiddle with the controls earlier. I just hope the controls stayed. Wait, why can't I open the menu? Uh-oh. Why can't I open the menu? What'd I do? Oh, I must have, unbinded it. Whoops. Cat menu. There we go. I might unbind the D-pad buttons because I usually use that on the PlayStation Vita for some other stuff when I first played the game. Okay, so I am going for a 100% completion rate. So a big part of this game is exploration, right? So I don't know if you can tell, but on the top right there's a mini-map, and you can see how there's like pixelated section of the map, right? Those count as unexplored areas. So eventually I need to explore 100% of the map. So you're gonna see me run around the edges of the map a lot. Oh, there is rolling. What is taking so long? Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Get the injured out of here. Yes, ma'am. I'm not sure if you can tell, but these two soldiers on the right here, they look a little bit different compared to the other ones just then. They're going to be characters later on, if it wasn't obvious. The safety of the miners is our highest priority. Make certain all of them are accounted for. Understood. Who's that now? What? How do you not know? You're the information dealer. That's Governor General Griselda. She just got here recently. Seems Commander Leo's away on business today, so she was assigned here in his place. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. I came all this way to the mine so I could see the Romans screw up, not do their jobs. Drama hunter. Although that's me too. I like that. Guess you can't win them all. Are you the last? No, the head miner and a few others got trapped in the room the monsters came out of. Please help them. Counting the head miner, how many are left? 3, I think. Understood, you may rest now. We will see to it that the others are rescued. You too. There are miners trapped inside who need our help. Make the necessary preparations and head in there immediately. Sancho. But we haven't received any orders from the commander yet. This is an emergency and I am in charge. Prioritize the safe rescue of the miners above all else. There is no need to eliminate the monsters inside. Hansa. Hey Sancho, who's higher rank, the commander or the governor general? It's the governor general, by the way. The governor general, of course, you idiot. There's no time to waste. Move it. Yes, ma'am. The Governor General sure seems a hell of a lot more dependable than Commander Leo. Shame you can't say the same about those soldiers, but let's wait and see, I guess. Maybe she can whip them into shape. Spoilers, she can. A strange orb of light suddenly began shining nearby, yet no one else seemed to be able to see it, but at all. I may have rebound the keys for this as well, because these graphics for the tutorial, they don't change based on what we've keybound, because they're just flat images. The other thing I want to change as well. Okay. Maybe I need to change it on OBS too. Yes. Oh no, it looks fine. Okay, let's hope it stays that way then. Frame rate looks okay. This game's a lot more taxing on the CPU than it is on the GPU, it seems. I literally just have my my task manager on the side here, just watching it. Yeah. See what Jurin has to say. Oh, I guess that's the new Governor General everyone's been talking about. Seems like quite the go-getter from the looks of it. Okay. Why? Touching the light. He began to feel a light headache and hear voices echoing inside his head. I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses. I honor the skill and courage you have displayed by crossing the territory of the beast. Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with a sword is really something.
ねえ、今度は正々堂々と勝負してみましょう。
Hey, you have to fight me one-on-one sometime. The hey is from Japanese. Adol's maximum HP increased by 10. Sword? Was I a swordsman? Adult felt an uncontrollable urge to get involved. It was simply too much to bear. He had to try help resolve the situation. Okay, I'm gonna move my PNG a little bit because I think the menu on the bottom right doesn't actually matter all that much. This should be fine. What does matter are those 4 circles there that you see. But you'll get to see them later on. Alright, let's go. Okay, so the correct way to go is to the left, to the right. So I'm gonna go to the left first, just so I can get the exploration. We're gonna go through here later on in the story as well. Several boulders are blocking the way. It seems the commotion caused a cave-in. Oh wait, maybe not. Sorry. We never go down there. Never mind. This is part of the map, I think.
Oi, oi.
Whoa, hold up now. Step away from me for just a few minutes and find you wandering in here alone. Where do you think you're going? I heard a strange voice. Calm down and stay back. Oh no, I'm not letting this go. Am I just supposed to look the other way while you go and get yourself killed? No. Ado explained to Jurin what happened at the mine entrance. I think I get it now. You're one of those people, aren't you? Nothing I hate more in this world, this whole wide world, than you naive, meddlesome little do-gooders. Is that a Scooby-Doo reference? You just have to try and resolve everyone else's problems, and you drag others down with you while you're doing it. Well, I know better than to try and talk your kind out of these crazy stunts. But if you must go, at least take this. I love that tune. It's like the Zelda chess music, but it's like so much more grand, you know? Unless, I don't know, it just sounds more orchestral. I don't know. I really like it. Oh shit. I can't believe you were seriously thinking of wandering in here barehanded. I think he said, I don't want your corpse on my conscience or something earlier. Come to think of it, if you've lost all your memories, does that mean you've forgotten how to fight too? I think I can manage. Maybe. That's really not something you should be saying with a straight face, especially not in a mine full of monsters. Fine, I'll come part of the way with you. Only parts of the way though, you got it? This guy's a tsundere. Thanks. Now who's being naive? Shut it, you. Let's just get this over with. Jurin has joined the party. So, yeah. One thing that's special about this combat system is I can switch between your characters. Just like that. Jurin has a skill already on the bottom right, but Ado doesn't. Okay. There's also like some extra stuff now you might notice on the bottom left of the UI. So we can talk about that a little later. This is a pretty old looking monument. What? What did you just do? I don't know. I only touched it, I swear. Yeah, I guess that is all you did. Looks like it's been buried here for a long time. Oh well, let's just focus on getting out of here. No time to be worrying about old statues. Sorry, there was a fly. Okay. Yeah, these are checkpoints, and they heal you to full health and remove any status ailments as well. Okay, so I last played this game when I was like 13. So there's a lot of like little bits I think I don't quite remember. I remember the gameplay and the overall like flow, I guess, of the story, but yeah, this is not the game that I played the most in this franchise. It's the next one, but this was the gateway game that got me into the franchise. What are they doing this close to the entrance? How does it feel to hold a sword, Gennaro? Oh. You still haven't equipped that sword I gave you? Hurry up and equip it already, damn it. Don't let my present go to waste. Oh wait, could I equip it before? Oh, maybe I could have. Oh, do I have anything? I don't. Do I get anything from the DLC? No? Is there any DLC? Okay, maybe not. The next game has a lot of DLCs. Okay, yeah, so I could have equipped it before, I think. It's a little heavy. It feels pretty natural. It's a little heavy. I'm really starting to worry about you, you know? Try taking these monsters on by yourself to start with. They seem pretty weak, so they should be a perfect warm-up. And if you can't even handle that, then I'm so done with you. So these buttons are not correct because I have rebound my keys, I think. Yeah. Alright. So if I wait for that to happen, my next auto attack is like a charge attack. And it'll give me skill points, effectively. Like that. Alright, I'm just got a skill, so let's equip that. We'll put it on my X. Wait, actually. Okay, that's correct. Oh, actually, I just realized as well. My controls aren't actually Xbox. It is it's DualShock. It's the Sony one. So now, yeah, now this makes more sense. Okay. Alright. So the way leveling skills in this game works, right? The more you use it, the more it levels up. There's 3 levels, so the next level I need is... I need to use this ability 212 times. There will be items that reduce that number. I haven't gotten them yet. Looks like your body remembers how to use a sword even if your brain doesn't. Awesome, you learned a skill in that fight too. How do you know? Make sure you equip it before we move on though. You can only use skills when you've got them equipped. Man's breaking the 4th wall. Hold your attack until your character flashes, then strike. Yeah, that's the SP thing I was talking about. Okay, at completion. These monsters aren't going to be as easy to deal with as the last slot. My strike attacks aren't too effective against soft-bodied creatures like these. Your sword slash attacks should do the job nicely. On the other hand, those tough-looking ones over there might repel your sword, but my fists and kicks can smash them up good. In other words, we've both got enemies we're strong against and enemies we're weak against. You focus on monsters weak to slash attacks, and I'll focus on ones weak to strike attacks. Got it? Yeah, so there's a bit of a scissors, paper, rock system here. There's 3 types of slash, strike, and pierce. So at the moment we have access to slash and strike. I want to pick up the money. You're starting to get the hang of fighting again? Oh, and just in case you need it, I'll give you one of these. It's a potion. What is it? Blush, you're so thoughtful. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't say that kind of thing with a straight face. It's embarrassing. Anyway, that's a healing item. Always good to have a few on hand. If your health's low and you think you're in trouble, use one while you still can, or forever hold your peace. I should move Jiren's skill on the same button. So you also notice that I use the charge attack and then I use the skill right away, because when you use the charge attack, you don't get the blue orbs right away. They take time to travel into your like little bar thing, right? So if you use the skill, I'm gonna put them back on evasive, by the way. So if you use the skill before the orbs travel into your bar, you actually regain the maximum. Actually, it's a bit hard to see, but like when I use a skill, it uses one. Oh, this is voice as well.
山頂兄貴、僕もう足がダメみたい。弱音を吐くなよ。後でレオ団長にどやされるぞ。
I forgot to. Whatever. I forgot to narrate it.
こら、あっちに行けってば。
We're here to help. This doesn't concern us. Let's just go. Come on, you were the one who ran over here first. You can't just turn tail and flee now. Out of all the monsters we've fought so far, these look the toughest. Just think of this as a chance to review everything you've learned. Give them all we've got. Yeah, so I was saying, when I use a skill... Oh, my extra skill. Do I have that bound, actually? Okay, I do. L1. Okay. Yes, I was saying, if I just use my skill, I use up the bar, right? But if I use the charge attack and then use a skill, I'll get most of that bar back. Also, you're seeing me whacking dead bodies as well, because sometimes they'll give you gear. Give you more materials, rather. Okay, let's use the... Oh, wait, I'm dead? Oh. I wasn't expecting him to hit that hard. I'm playing on hard mode, that's why. Okay, that's fine. I'll show you the ultimate skill here. There you go. I thought I was gonna die. Oh, come on now. Now you're exaggerating. By the way, who are you two? Oh, just a passing information dealer and his amnesiac do-gooder companion. You two might not be any kind of match for what's in there. You do well to head back. Sancho, let's do that. I don't think I can go on. My leg still hurts. He did say it was broken. And he wasn't cut out to be a soldier. Yada. Suppose we might as well leave for now. He's not going to be any use like this. Take care of yourselves, you two. Bye-bye. The Celcetan army is technically made part of the Rom's armed forces, but it's made up more of locals than trained Romans. So just give me a second. Okay. As you can see, morale isn't exactly high. That means it's our time to shine. Ah, give our health back as well. Nice. Swimming's pretty jank in this game, but later on it gets in another game it gets a lot better. Again, I'm trying to clear out as much of the map as possible now so that I have to backtrack later on. And what's I think kind of sad about some of the mechanics here with the map, right? Even parts that you can't I guess walk into. Oh, why is he fighting? What the hell? Oh, evasive. There we go. Like, even parts of the map that you can't see, walk over to, is actually part of the exploration. So you really gotta hug the wall here. Oops. Oh. Damn, looks like it's locked. Let's see. He's right, the gate is definitely locked up tight. Nope, it's not budging. Don't think there's any other way to go deeper into the mine though. Let's look for the key, let's try forcing it open. That'll be plan B, but with a lock like this with a lock this well made, it's a lot easier said than done. I think we should have a look around and see if there's if the key's anywhere nearby before we start busting up the place. This chest is locked up tight. This too? Still, this is a much simpler lock than the one on the gate. No problem, leave it to me. No, so every character has a sort of special skill. Endurance is to Duran's skill is to open lock chests, and Adol's is to regain his memories, which is a little bit sad because everyone else has practical abilities, but Adol doesn't. Looks like that did the trick. Right then, let's go get that gate open and see what's waiting for us behind it. Although that said, every time he regains memory, he does gain a stat increase. Namely his health, but still. Oh, also the camera angle in this game is not movable. So sometimes the angle looks really awkward. It's not in my control, unfortunately. Oh, that hit me. Missed. Here's another checkpoint. I might... Oh, Roto Droplet. That's the revival item. Anyway, I might rebuy the key for swapping allies to Circle. Yeah, feels more natural. Okay. Let's also pop a save here. This game does autosave, but I think I'd rather just save by hand whenever I can. In case I fuck it up, you know? This place feels a lot different from the rest of the mine. It's like some kind of old ruin.
Oi, oi!
Okay. Is this the monster that started all of the trouble? Watch out, Adol. If you don't want to die, you'd better hurry up and remember how to fight. Alright. Oh, I missed. So I've never actually played this game on hard mode, so maybe this will be a lot harder than I'm expecting it to be. Why am I up? I slept at like midday, and I woke up at like midnight because I was working from 5 AM to yesterday till like midday. I got home, I slept, I woke up, had dinner, did my assignment, and went back to bed. And I woke up again just then. Also, better question, why are you awake? I'm doing piss damage to this thing. I'm gonna die. I'm working on my model. Oh, your chibi one? I think I saw a tweet about it. Just wail on him. I'll send you my progress. Okay, okay. Oh fuck, what is this? Well, I don't remember this boss being this hard. What the hell? Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but there is a second bar underneath the boss's health, and it's like a stagger bar, right? So if you fill it up, if I fill it up by just hitting the boss, he will have a phase where he's stunned, and I can just keep wailing on him. But it's a lot harder to fucking feel in hard mode. Ow. Oh, did you send it? Okay, good, let's take a look. Ah, it's cute. It's very, very... It's like, I want to say cheeky, but cheeky's not the right word. It's like its cheeks are very fluffy. That makes sense, I don't know. Layer separation makes anyone die. I can't imagine. I have no idea what's involved in making these things. God damn, look at that thing. Look at those cheeks. I wanna squish him. Round and fat. Yeah. Like it's very pinchable. You know what I mean? Like when you see cheeks that like have the spot around the sides where you can just put your thumbs on them and pinch them, you know? That's what it makes me feel like right now. It's very, very cute. There's so much detail on it too. Pinch them real hard. Yeah, of course. That's what you do with them, right? What else would you do with them? Ow. Ah, I should be fine. Can tank another hit. Oh, okay, I can't tank another hit. Oh my god. Fuck now, so this is so much easier on normal mode. Come on, just a little bit more. I have an ulti ready. I should probably pot, actually. I'm about to die. Nah, this is my last pot. Where's my skill? Oh, thank you. Oh. Big damage. Okay, this is kill. Easy. Let's go. Look at those old school explosions. No one's more surprised than I am. Oh, that was nothing. Bosh. Don't give me that. You look as shocked as I am. Being naive is bad enough, but being naive and reckless, you're not going to live long enough. You're not going to live long if you keep that up. You too. Us the miners. I couldn't believe my eyes. You actually managed to take down that huge monster. I'm Wagner, the head miner. I'm so glad you're okay. I'm just a passing philanthropist. That's gotta be a reference, right? You're a loopy one. That just makes you all the more interesting. Still, thank you so very much for your help. As long as that monster was there, we had nowhere to go. At least none of you are too worse for wear. Thank goodness for small favors, I guess. I'm eternally grateful that no one was hurt, although there is something worth noting that occurred just in the next area. See, there's a strange statue there, and at one point it started to glow, and that seemed to calm the monsters down, and monsters a bit. It might have just been my imagination, but I could swear it actually happened. What kind of statue? What kind of ruin is this? Sometimes we end up unearthing remnants of old ruins when digging tunnels around here. Unfortunately, that means we also sometimes end up unearthing monsters like that thing. You look like you want to see it now even more, Adol. If you're that interested, you should go take a look for yourself. We, on the other hand, should be leaving. I'm thinking everyone's quite worried about us by now. Sure thing, take care of yourselves. There were no funny answers there. Yeah, I mean, it's context, right? So you can't always answer with funny stuff. So you're into these kind of places, huh? Well, we're here anyways, so we might as well take a quick look around. Oh, wait. I need to save. Fucking save. Okay, what's that? It's a statue. Is that the statue Wagner was talking about? Ada was suddenly stricken with a violent, intense headache. Ada. That probably didn't sound the way I wanted to, but oh well. I'm truly sorry. This way. Oh, I'm supposed to mumble. Certain you return. Okay, this doesn't work. This false sanctuary. I have. Hey, Adol. You okay? Or was it that voice you heard outside again? You didn't look so good. I think it's about time we head out of here ourselves. Since there was no voice acting for that one, I can confirm it is a different voice. Suddenly, a light appeared before you two, concealing a small winged object within. Dun, 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 dun. Acquired the silver wing.
Oi, oi!
Whoa, that sure wasn't here before. Where the hell did it come from? Sure looks old. I wonder what it was used for. Do you think this ruin has anything to do with the voice you heard? I don't know. Calm down. Sorry. I guess without your memories, there's no way you'd know. I know that when miners dig up ruins, monsters sometimes show up, or other strange things start to happen. Seems like this is just another unsolved mining mystery for the history books. Well, I'm ready to go at any time. When you're done down here, let's head back to the surface. Yeah. Should be nothing else in here, I'm pretty sure. This place looks so nice though. 4 AM stream. Hello, Zip. Got all of you, I don't know if you can tell, but all of you in my chat have like orange names. Circa, Astralis, Zip. What's up, Zip? The silver wing is shining brightly. It appears to be reacting to something. Orange is the best color? Really? Hell yeah. Wait, what's my color? I think I chose like cyan, right? Yeah. That's clearly the best color, isn't it? Look how nice it looks. Okay, let's take a closer look. The silver wing can now be used to warp between stone monuments. Okay. Well, what just happened? This is the entrance to the mine, isn't it? How do we get here? Did that monument warp us here? So many weird things have happened today. It's making my head hurt. Come on, let's just get back to town already. Yeah. So yeah, this game I played when I was like 12 to 13 years old originally. When it first came out on the PS Vita. I finished it like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, it was so long, I can't remember half the story, I think. I thought I could, but... I thought something was gonna happen there, and it didn't happen. I was like, oh shit, I don't remember this at all. What's going on here? Here they come, the heroes! Good job, we heard all about you from the head miner kid. Thanks for helping my friends, big guy. PS Vita smudge, I know, it was such a nice portable. But you know what, the Switch kind of replaced it, so it was okay. Even though you don't get the same games, but it's fine. It's okay, Copium. Excellent work, gentlemen. So you are the redhead youth noted in the report. My name is Celceta. I am the Governor General of Celceta. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Adol Christian. What's all this commotion? Adol, you say? A fine name, fitting for one as brave yet approachable as yourself. I too would like to extend my deepest thanks for saving not only the miners but some of our army soldiers as well. There is more I wish to discuss with the two of you, but I prefer not to make this commotion any greater. Would you mind accompanying me to my office? Yeah. So I played this game on Vita, and then I also bought it on Steam, even though I never played it on Steam. But there's a lot of upgrades to this, right? So when I originally played it, you could only play it with the English voice acting. And the English voice acting is actually surprisingly good. But yeah, they released a Japanese one for this Steam version, so it's pretty nice to listen to. Whenever it's there, it's very limited. It's a small game, but it is what it is. Stuart, this is quite... oh shit. This is quite the coincidence. I recently heard of a mysterious island called Asteria in the east, long cloaked in violent impenetrable winds. And I also heard that it was freed from its storm wall by a young red-haired man, much like yourself. Now that you mention it, I heard something similar from a traveler in the bar myself a while back. But there's no way, right? Wink wink. Regardless, I would like to extend my deepest thanks to you for all you've done here, Adol. And there is one other issue I would like to discuss with you. Are you familiar with the Great Forest of Celceta, northwest of here? Of course, maybe, maybe not. Well, which one is it? I don't just say you've never heard of it, or this is going to get real confusing real fast. It's said that those who set foot into the Great Forest immediately lose their bearings. Ferocious beasts prowl its expanses, and a few have ever returned alive. As such, even our army has been hesitant to explore its depths, leaving it mostly an uncharted wilderness. However, we've recently received orders from Rom instructing us to find new gold deposits. We must take haste. I therefore have a formal request of you, Adol Kristen. Would you consider undertaking the task of mapping the Great Forest on our behalf? Mapping it? I'll need some time to think. I see. To be honest, I had expected you to accept my offer right away. I cannot deny that it will be a dangerous task indeed, but you will be rewarded most generously for your efforts. Tomorrow we will be formally announcing the quest and presenting the first able to complete it with a very large sum of gold. From memory, it wasn't that big of a pile of gold. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. What kind of money are we talking here? It will be awarded in installments based on percentage explored. In total, our budget is 30 million gold. Not bad at all. Numerous explorers and prospectors have already heard rumors of this and began gathering here in Kasnin. If you're interested, I would like to hear your answer as soon as possible. Before sundown tomorrow preferably. However, the hour is late, so please rest for the night. There's room at the inn. I am hopeful you will think it over. Yeah. Mustachioed man. Is that a word? Mustachioed? Mustached? Mustachioed? Oh. You're the swordsman who took down that monster in the mine, aren't you? Damn straight. You got the wrong person, bub. My question was a rhetorical one. I know it was you. Fiery red hair is not exactly a common trait among the locals. God damn, he sounds a lot older in the Japanese one. I am the great Leo, commander of the Celcetan army and the finest swordsman around. Don't you start getting cocky just because you took down a little monster while I was away. If I'd been here, I would have defeated it in a tenth of the time. With such skill and grace, you would have been left speechless. I'm not gonna narrate to laugh. It's undoable, bro. I can't. That famous Commander Leo is probably the most infamous man in Caston. I'm sure you can see why. Amazing how quickly you got involved with some of the strongest, most influential folks around. Exhausted, Ado and Jun made their way toward the bar. I think this has been the longest day of my life. So what are you gonna do about the Governor General's request? I'm going to accept it. I haven't decided yet. What, you're worried? Well, I didn't think you'd get along with the Romans all too well. But... Say, Adol, I have a crazy idea. How about the two of us accept her offer together? As partners, you just want the reward money. Is it that obvious? You're right, of course, but it's not such a bad deal for you either, you know. I want the money, you want to get your memories back. And to get your memories back, you're gonna need to go back into the Great Forest anyway, right? We make the map, sell it to the Romans, and I get some juicy info while we're at it. Everybody's happy. It's a win-win. True. I feel like I'm being used. Nothing wrong with being used from time to time. It just means you're useful. If we can both benefit, we might as well stick together. Safer than going into those woods alone, that's for sure. Ado and Jun decide to accept the challenge of mapping the Great Forest of Celceta. As it was late, however, they opted to rest up at the inn for the impending expedition. The next morning, they visited the Governor General to formally accept the mission, then immediately began preparing for the road ahead. Such a nice tune. That audio clip, by the way, is going to be present for every single game from East. Now I'm sure you're ready to explore, because it's like the Zelda chest sound, right? The Zelda chest sound plays whenever you open a chest in any Zelda game. Same thing here. I'm sure you're ready to explore, but let me first give you a rundown of the things you can do in Casnon. First, quests. Here's how they work. You can accept quests whenever you want by checking the quest board at the inn, and every time you complete a quest, you will get a reward from the client. You see that board over there? That's Caston's quest board. Let's go have a closer look at it. Okay, so with these quests, right, most of them are timed. Well, they're not timed, but they're like they're only available within this section of the story. So ideally, I finish all of these before we move on with the main story again. So I only need to read them once. Like, I don't even need to like read them. I just need to have selected them once, and then they should appear in my like menu. Did you check everything posted there? Hey, it looks like someone from this bar put up a request. Convenient, I guess. If you feel like accepting it, go talk to him. Might be good practice. Though this guy's a little odd. I was gonna say as well, the Governor General was talking about a redhead adventurer who released a Storm War, right? So basically, the East franchise is effectively every adventure of Adol, which is the redhead character. Okay, these are just fourth wall breaking stuff about the menus. Anyway, yeah, so the whole franchise is effectively a book from that Adol wrote later on in his life, or one of his travel logs. So he left his hometown when he was 16, and from that point on he's been adventuring across the world, right? And every time he does an adventure, he writes it down in a travel log. each of these games, each of the East games, is one travel log. So this game takes place 2 years after he leaves his hometown. So he's 18 at this point in time. And for those who came late, the context of this story so far is that he woke up in town and he doesn't remember who he is, he doesn't remember how he got here. And that's it. That look on your face tells me that you have something to say. Could you have seen my request on the board? That's right, so what is it you want us to do? Allow me to explain. Right now I'm in the middle of refining my finest product. Naturally, I'm talking about the almighty muscle milkshake. After some thought, I decided on the perfect ingredient. The essence of the wild, impossible to obtain from livestock raised, surrounded by domestic comforts. That, gentlemen, is the Fabros milk. Fabros milk? Indeed. The Fabros is a strong wild beast which looks similar to a crow found on the plains just before the Great Forest. Milking a wild beast, huh? This sounds like it's going to be a tough one. So is there some way to tell the males from the females apart? Seeing as we'll obviously have to milk a female. Are you sure? The easiest way to tell them apart is to look at the horns. Males are extra horny, and the females only have one horn. That easy, huh? Alright. There are also a few other things you should bear in mind. The first is that the female Fabroses are exceptionally cautious beasts. As such, you won't find many of them on the plains. And if one of them sees a threat, it will run away immediately. So you're going to have to sneak up on it. I see. You're pretty knowledgeable about these things, aren't you? But of course, in my younger days, I would sometimes milk a Fabros and drink it on the spot. But I can't abandon the shop long enough to do that now. All I can do is put out a request asking someone else to do it for me. Right. I think that covers everything. You got all that, Adol? Next time we're out on the plains, let's look for a female Fabros. Actually, I have a fairly good idea where you can find one. There's a patch of field where the Fabroses are known to graze. Here, let me show you. Mucho pointed out to an area on the map of the Great Forest. The spot where female Fabroses are known to graze has now been marked. Well then, good luck to you. I don't know how to say that. Mayan... I don't fucking know. I should stop saying that, that's fucking cringe. Right. Here's another quest here. Are you here about the Langrits? This quest actually came from the Governor General's office. It's too dangerous to leave that thing alone for too long, so we've been sent reward money in advance to give it to whoever defeats it. So let me know if you happen to be the one. This money's got your name on it. Okay, what was the other two quests? Bitter potion. Oh wait. I want someone to run a small errand for me. He is in the Celcetan General Government Building Cafeteria. Okay. So there are a few shops in Caston worth mentioning. That is Billy's Curios. He sells all kinds of items from health potions to antidotes. And that is Thomas's Armory. As the name suggests, he's your man if you need any new weapons or armor. Shall we have a look over there then? Side quest first. Oh fuck no. Okay. Nice place, isn't it? That guy over there is his namesake, Thomas. If you want to buy any weapons or armor, here's the man to talk to. Can I ditch, please? Next, I'll show around the trading post. and you can enter the trading post directly from outside, or you can go to the back, or you can go the back way. Oh, through the armory. I see. Since we're already here, it's faster to just go down the stairs. Come on. Does this teleport me? No. Okay, we're gonna go. This is the goldsmith trading post. There are a bunch of handy shops here. Like the smithy, where you can get your weapons and armor reinforced. So there's like a mathematical thing to go with this, right? Actually, you know what? I'll go into it later a bit. Basically, this upgrade system is crazy, or it can be crazy complicated. You can min-max it really, really hard. But effectively, what you need to know is that there are 8 status ailments in this game. This blacksmith can also refine ore into metals and gems if you bring him some to work with. You're going to need them too if you plan on doing any reinforcing. First look for some ore, then you refine it, then use that refined ore to give weapons and armors a nice boost. Best to keep all of that in mind. That man over there is Goldsmith, the shop's owner. Wait, that's his name? If you give him a bunch of one material, he'll exchange them for an item of higher quality. And best of all, he doesn't charge anything. So it's definitely a service worth using. In other words, it's free, the best price of them all. In real life, there would be like some kind of tax. Like you have to give him more than what something's worth. That does it for the shops here in Casnian. Once you've finished checking out the trading post, we can go back outside through the main entrance. So we're gonna sprint to the Governor General building. Never mind. Finally, we've wrapped up my grand tour of Casnian. What a pain! If you haven't gone and lost your memories, I wouldn't have had to bother showing you it all again. Thank Juren for his kindness. I tend to be deeply, deeply offended. Whoa, hold on a minute. I was only joking. I didn't think you'd take it so personally. Ado admitted he was only joking as well. Or am I? You may not remember who you were before, but I'll tell you one thing. You weren't that guy. You sure? Well, that's pretty much Casnian in a nutshell. So, time to start planning how we're going to tackle the Great Forest. God damn, look at these PS Vita graphics. Pretty amazing view, right? This view fucking sucks. I can only see trees. That's the Great Forest of Celceta, spreading out from one horizon to the other like a vast sea of trees. Oh my god, it's the wrong game. Can't wait to start exploring it. We'll see how long that enthusiasm lasts. Though apparently you've made it back alive from there once already. Anyway, take a look to the northwest. Can't see it too well today because of the fog, but when it's nice out, there's a huge tree that towers above all the rest. I'd place it about here on the map, roughly. By the way, these predictions, these pinpoints, are fucking, like, on point. It's not like, oh, it's a rough area around the spot. It's this spot exactly. So, also, word around the Governor General's office is that the mouth of a large river's been found along the forest's coastline. If that's true, it'd mean a river cuts right through the middle of the forest, which would put it around here-ish. these two bits of information are pretty much all we've got to go on for the moment. Might as well check them both out, up to you where we head first. Only things we can rely on at this point are our own 2 legs and a blank ass map. We need to leave town through the north exit to get to the Great Forest. So as soon as you're ready, let's get going. Yeah, so the more you eat for, I think it's for each 10% of the map you get a reward from the Governor General. Yeah, 10 reward tiers, so 10% each. .8% complete. So this sort of this system of mapping and rewarding is actually used in the next game as well, which is my favorite game of all time, personally. But we'll probably get to that some point next year, honestly. But we'll see. Okay. Also, this map completion, you see the 0.8%? This includes the town itself, so I'm just going to run to the edge of the map of this town just so I can get the completion of this as well. And like I said, it includes the void around the edge of the map, so you don't just have to like be able to see the whole like whitish parts on the top right, but you actually need to like see into the void a little bit for the completion to count. So it's kind of annoying in that sense, but oh well, it is what it is. I think the cafeteria's over here. No. It's over here. Oh, no? What? It's not here, because this is the Governor General's office. Wait, is it in another building? Oh, shit. Oh, it is. Yeah, I see it on the map, actually. It's down here. Hello. We saw your request on the board. That's me. So you've come to accept it then. Well, that depends on the details. Fair enough. All I ask for you is to run a little errand on my behalf. I'll give you the funds, so go to the item shop and buy me some honey potions. That's all there is to it. Wait, seriously? You can't just go there by yourself? Are you really that lazy? Well, I have my reasons. Let's just put it that way. So will you accept? Of course. I guess we'll get going. You said you'll provide the funds, right? Right, here you are. Brittle bone. You're kidding me. Don't people usually deal in money around here? Hold on now, don't give me that look. It might not be gold, but still payment. If you sell those as they are, they won't get much for them. If you exchange them for something a bit more valuable at the trading post, you'll get a lot more. Trade them all for sturdy bones, and you should be able to sell those for 300 gold. And buying 3 honey potions costs exactly that, see? We might not be losing any money, but I still feel kind of cheated. This is the most roundabout way to buy pots, by the way. What's the last quest though? Baron. Oh, so I did that already. Oh, I need to talk to Goldsmith. Shit, we're just there. Also, let's explore down here real quick. Just while we're here. I also want to remap something real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna unbind these buttons actually. So I need my mouse. Where's my mouse? Oh, what? I can't? Oh, okay. That's annoying. that bound already? No, it is. Okay, there we go. So we still need to check out the top left up here. Oh, I need to move the mouse. Whoops. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna make our way around there. Okay. Out of the way, you. Jamada. Oh, it's you, Adol, was it? I've just been ordered to start work on a map of the Great Forest by the Governor General herself. I hear you were told to do the same, but now that I'm on the case, you might as well just go home. Don't people say no one ever comes out to the Great Forest alive, Sancho? Are we gonna be okay? Not if we actually try to keep up with the Commander's madness. If we do what he says for a while though, then we can just pretend to get lost and breathe easy. Come on! Imbeciles, you're pathetic. That reward money will be ours. Then our praises will be sung throughout the land. You hear me? Come on, we're leaving. Yes, sir. Dumb, dumber, and dumbest. Guess we've got competition, though I really don't think we have much to worry about. True. Whatever. Let's just forget about that awkwardness and move on. We've got a map to make. Right. So the side quest was... Actually, we can go through here, it's fine. This should be the trading post here. Oh, I don't have any iron ore to sell, do I? Yeah, I don't have enough. So in exchange for sturdy bones, then you sell them. Oh, I can exchange for the iron ore, maybe? How much do I have? Okay, I don't have enough at all. 20 iron ore. Okay. So what else do I need? I need to buy the honey pots. These guys I don't remember if these guys appear again in the story, but I know there are going to be other adventurers in the forest. Or adventurers, but there's only one adventurer in this whole franchise, and that's Adol, technically. No one else calls themselves adventurers. So I think the honey pots are bought from this shop here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Or maybe I can buy... No, okay. So let's map the back alley as well. There's a, yeah. Black market alley back here. Right, so I've got the honey pots now. So he should give me 3 bitter pots, which are basically pots that heal more than honey ones. This is the stuff indeed, exactly what I was looking for. It's a wonder I managed to buy the wrong thing before. You bought the wrong thing? Yeah, the other day I went to the item shop to buy some honey potions, and somehow wound up walking out with the bitter potions instead. And those bitter potions are your reward, so here you go. I don't know who buys these things. I'm bitter and more expensive? Unbelievable. But they're apparently high quality, so what do I know? Bottoms up, gentlemen. Oh, that's the stuff. Wait, just occurred to me, does that mean the healing potions are alcohol in this game? Huh. Okay. So now I think all that's left to do is that to head into the wilderness, huh? Who's restores mana IRL? True. What's up, Jensen? So one thing you'll notice about this whole franchise, rather, is that they've got really good music, right? And it's cool because they make all their music in-house. They have their own music studio, they make it all in-house, and it's all for free. You don't need to, like, if you want to listen to it, they have no copyright on it, and they put it out for free. So it's really nice. Although, that said though, a lot of it is like of the rock genre. Like heavy, like a electric guitar, that sort of thing. Right then, it's almost time for us to get started to exploring the Great Forest. Before that though, we've had a bit of warm-up at the mines, but the monsters in the Great Forest are on a different level altogether. So let me give you a few pointers on the combat technique. None of these matter. Yeah. Although the only one that I might be using a lot more though is the skill finish, because you can't regen health unless you stand still, and you need a specific item to do that as well. So I might do that for the health. The aerial combo is hard to do though, so I probably won't do that. It's not very reliable either. Alright, so you might have noticed during the boss fight that I got some flash moves. I almost never flash guard, but basically both of them just stops time for a bit. Flash, oh no, it doesn't stop time, but it makes you invincible for a short moment. Flash moves continues making you invincible, and it doubles your movement speed. Flash guard doubles your crit. Oh, well, actually no, it guarantees your crit. Yeah. Oh yeah, money, health, materials. Well, that's left for you to try them out in battle. Okay, so we're gonna... So to do the quest, we need to do... Wanna hug the left side, I think. And I'll be hugging the walls again, just so I can get the map completion. Also, I don't know if you noticed down there, but I think underneath the water there, I think that's supposed to be a reflection of the top of the mountain here. But the way it's actually done is actually just a fucking... they flipped it over on the bottom of the water. There's no reflection in this game. Okay. So what really appealed to me about this game back when I first played it, like way back in 2012, was that it's action combat, because at the time, all the games I played were turn-based, and I was so bored of it. Final Fantasy, turn-based. Hated it. And that's why I never played any other Final Fantasy games. This is the first one I've ever found that was not turn-based. And so I played this so much at the time. Played it for a year or two straight. Got max 100% it 2 or 3 times. And there's quite a lot of replayability too, because there are some things you can only get, I think, so you get 6 party members altogether, and there's a material you can get later on that with one of them you craft one ultimate weapon, basically. And you only get 3 of them per playthrough, which means you have to replay it 2 more times. Yeah, 1 more time for 3 more, so you can get weapons for everyone in the party, right? So that's what I did for a bit. But yeah, afterwards, also this, because the company is tiny, the company that develops this game is Nihon Falcom. They are tiny. They have like 200 people. And I don't think I think less than half of them are actually game devs. And so, because they have a couple of other franchises as well, the most famous one is probably Trails series. So maybe you've heard of like Trails in the Sky or Trails of Cold Steel. That's also by Nihon Falcom. And they make one of those games between each of the East games as well. So you end up getting one East game every 8 years. Right? So I think the original Japanese version of this game came out in 2008. And then East 8 came out in 2015, with the English version coming out in 2016. I also played that game a lot. I bought it on my PS Vita. I finished it twice. I bought it on my Switch. I can get a picture of it in a second, but I have 1,300 hours on that game. It's a single player game with an end in the story of the game as well. Okay, so let me show you a mechanic here. So if I stand still and let my character put his weapon away, watch my health. So this is how you're supposed to heal if you're running out of health and you're like in the middle of nowhere. You stand still, and the healing will ramp up slowly as well. And you heal to full. So I don't know if it's supposed to incentivize you to take a break or something, but I feel like it's kind of slowed down progress. Okay, we're gonna go to the right as well for the map completion. But yeah, so East 8, the game that comes out after this release-wise, is my personal favorite game of all time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good reason for it. I just like the gameplay. The story's nice. I think a lot of the design elements of the game are really... like, I can't think of a better way to implement it, if that makes sense. Everything just makes sense context and mechanic-wise. Yeah, I know from a development standpoint, it's just a really good game. Yeah, I bought that on my Switch, and also bought the Steam version of that as well. I've never played on Steam though, but there is, just like this one on Steam, there's a lot of graphical improvements, as well as like extra options, and obviously better load times, right? Oh shit, I got hit. Oh wait, I've been down here already. Okay. Alright. Continue on. Oh, they respawn. So I think the respawn system for mobs actually changes in a later game. Because I think mobs... oh shit. Oh fuck, this thing fucking hurts. Mobs in the next game don't respawn. Oh, I was trying to farm flash moves out of that one. Also, I'm about to die. I'm dead. Okay, let's pop a rotor droplet here. This is ult here. It's a bit of a waste, but whatever. Who cares? We're about to level up as well for Adol. I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's a thin red line above my health bar, and that dictates my XP. We haven't even traveled that far, and I'm already tired. Here's a tip, Adol. When you feel tired, it's important to stop moving and rest for a while. If you do that, you'll feel better in no time. And with two of us fighting, working together is really important too. So feel free to give me orders if you need to. There's only two orders. You can either tell them to be offensive or evasive. And because I'm playing on hard mode and the AI in this game fucking sucks, like, when they go on offensive, they'll tank all the hits. Because AI, they can't die. They get reduced to 1 health and they just don't die, right? But the issue is, because this game revolves around you switching between your party members to use different attacks, I can't be playing with them with 1 HP. It's just too hard. So I always keep them on evasive. Especially since I'm playing on hard mode as well. Right. So I believe the quest area is to our left. I missed. Well, this guy's running. Get his ass. One thing I'm glad they got rid of in the later game though is that sometimes when these mobs die, they leave their dead body behind and you can slap the dead bodies for extra money. Or extra materials rather. But like, what's the point, you know? Just get rid of it. Just give me the loot straight up. Because I'm just going to be standing there slapping the bodies for like... But the gameplay would have been pretty much the same. So they got rid of that in the later game, which is good. Also, one thing you notice as well is that when I switch characters, I teleport to them, right? I teleport to, my camera moves to where they are. So you can kind of exploit it a little bit. Because when you're running headfirst into say like a danger or something, you can sort of TP back. It's a bit cheesy. Obviously the use cases are very limited, but still it's something that you can do, and it gets changed in the later game as well. Ah, there we go, got it. Yeah, so I always look forward whenever one of these games from the company releases, because you only get one every 8 years. Although it is a bit of a... I feel like as I grow older though, it is a bit of a letdown that these games will always kind of stay in a sort of a semi-low budget indie game sort of style. It's like between an indie game and a AAA. I don't know if there's a category for that. But that's sort of the budget or size and scope that we're looking at here. They did port the next game that comes out, East 8, to PS4. Right, there's PS4 and PS5 release. And they're still full price games as well, they're not cheap. But I feel like it's not justified. This game is super old, it's 2015 game, the one I'm talking about. What's this mob? Okay, it's further down. Oh god. I hate this move, it keeps jumping over them. There we go. Okay, I need to stand a little further out before I auto, I guess. Just to make sure it hits. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is the mini boss. I almost have my ulti. Alright. Let's pop a save before we try to fight him. I almost have my ulti up as well, so should be fine. Should be doable. Oh. There it is, there's my ulti. Imana. Oh, what? I did not expect him to one-shot me like that. So this is hard mode, huh? If Jurin dies as well, I'm gonna have to reload the save. Do a little bit of save scumming here. Okay, okay. Oh, fucking the mobs respawn when you reload as well. Okay. Let's try this again. It's fine. It's okay. Just do it again. Dodge that. Pop the ulti. I'm pretty sure the ulti will build up enough throughout this fight that I can use it again towards the end of the fight. So, just pop the ulti right away. Dodge that. Get a few charge attacks in so I can get my skill points back. Dodge that. Okay, level 2 on the rising edge. Should do a fraction more damage now. Jurin's on 1 HP, feels bad. Where is he? One thing that does get improved in the next game as well is the camera angle. You get to change your camera angle, which doesn't sound huge, but like for this franchise, it's pretty big. Okay. Whoop. Easy done. Okay, let's pop a save, and then we'll just heal real quick. Oof. Okay. One thing I also want to mention as well. So this game is actually a remake. It is the remake of the 4th game. And it's a bit of an interesting sort of history, or I guess not history, but like development story here. So basically, Nihon Falcom was not doing well around this time. So this would have been like 1960s or something for that. This is one of the very first RPGs to ever come out, like the original game. And so, during the 4th game's release, or development rather, it was, the company wasn't in a good spot, so they outsourced the work. So 2 companies came up with the game, and they made 2 different games. 1960s, I was there when it happened? Bullshit, what? I refuse to believe that. But yeah, so basically 2 games ended up coming out, right? And they're both East 4. One of them was called Mask of the Sun, and the other one was called what was it called? Sea of Trees, I think. Yeah, Sea of Trees, I think is what it was. And those 2 stories sort of ended up becoming one when this game was being made. They combined the story of both those games into this game. So you have aspects. So you have the setting is a sea of trees, and then the spoilers. I guess the red herring. Red herring, is that what it's called? The main sort of storytelling thing, I guess, in this game is the Mask of the Sun, which we'll get to like really late in the story. Okay, so I'm supposed to approach this thing from behind, right? Okay, this is scripted. You can't like... Oh, it's not scripted. Nice. Okay. I swear to God, every time I've done this when I was playing on the PS Vita, it fucking ran away every single time. So I thought it was scripted. Okay. Let's grab the middle map here as well. Right. And then we can go to the top. So we want to get the next checkpoint crystal. Because it's going to be the TP point for us. Wow, that hit me. Okay. Oh, got it. Yeah, so the game before this game is East 7, and it came out in 1999, I think. And it was the very first game to sort of follow this sort of party system where you switch between party members, and each party member is like strong against a certain type of enemy. Oh, don't dodge this shit. Oh, the aggro. Does it heal? No, it doesn't heal. Okay. Alright, got a new skill. let's put it on my X. Sonic Slide. Interesting. Yeah, so 2000 and then 2008, 2015. And I think East, because there is one more, East 9 came out, which is the latest one. It came out in 2000, I want to say 2020, but it could be a little bit earlier than that. I also played the shit out of that game when I was around. But I do think it is not a downgrade, but it was not made as well as East 8 was. And from what I can understand as well, from the company that made the game, they were hoping to release East 10 this year, which isn't happening, but they're hoping to release it this year because it's the 35th anniversary. 35th? 45th. I'm not sure actually. 50? It's one of the anniversaries for the company. Not the company, sorry, the franchise. Okay, maybe it wasn't 1960s then, maybe it was 1970s or 80s. Actually, that sounds more like it. What was I doing? Oh, milk. But yeah, basically it was supposed to come out this year because it was an anniversary. Didn't end up happening, and they couldn't show anything for it either, which means that it's so far off in development, it's probably coming out in 2024, is my prediction. Makes me want to watch Gamers. Amana goes on a rant about Space Ocean in it. God, I haven't watched that in so long. I remember it was a pretty good show though. I don't think you watched Gamers though. That's a really niche one, I think. Not many people know about that one. I'm up to date with the comic though, the manga. It's a little bit further ahead than the anime, so it's a pretty good read. So if I recall, with this side quest, this is a recurring side quest by the way, he asks you to make more milkshakes later on in the game, and each of them is going to taste like shit. Behold the Fabros milkshake. Gentlemen, a toast to its successful completion. Sure, why not? Ado, Juin, and Mishu held their glasses together and drank the Fabros milkshake. This is, well, I admit it tastes disgusting. Tell him it tastes wonderful. There's no need to lie now. You won't hurt my feelings. This is quite frankly rather revolting. It's certainly unique, I'll give you that. That gamey tang really gets stuck in your nose. I don't know what went wrong, this recipe seemed perfect. Either way, I still need to thank you two for going to the trouble of getting the milk for me. Here's the reward. Very nice, 100 Gs. 1000 Gs. Fuck. Yeah. I still don't know how to say this. I am Mayun. Okay, two quests down rather. So the next one we want to turn in is probably, actually, it's Man But Dragged Out. I think so as well, but the way it's spelt is so weird. That's 2 Gs. And then the last one is down at the trading post. So I hope with all the ores we picked up, I have enough iron to turn in here. I need 20 iron. I don't have enough. Can I trade? I have 11. Oh, I don't have enough. You're kidding. Okay. Can I buy some maybe? Oh no, this guy didn't sell anything. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so since we're gonna be basically one-shot in this game, I'm gonna ignore armor for now, and I'm only gonna buy weapons. Oh, how come we can see these weapons so early on? Long spear, golden mace, spear fangs. So if you couldn't tell, these are for the other characters in the game we're gonna meet later on. 4,000, so I can buy these. Oh, there's only 1 damage more. It's not enough. Okay, let's go back out. So I think our game plan right now, we're going to aim for the tree first because, well, it's how I played it the first time I played the game. I went to the tree first. And also I think canonically it just makes more sense. Because it's closer, right? So obviously you're gonna try to adventure the closer area first. Alright, let's go. So we are now officially in the forest zone. Weird, I could sense beasts all around us before, but now it's like they're all gone. Wait, is that? Yeah, sure enough, I heard about this from a colleague of mine. He said there are places in the Great Forest where spirit tree sapling grows, and monsters will never approach them. What's spirit tree? I've heard that too, I think. Wait, does that mean your memory? Look how serious he looks. So, Ado is also our silent protagonist. Even though you get to like choose what he says, he's not. I mean, he is voiced, right? Because you hear the but like he never says anything voiced, except for at the very end of the game, he says 1 line of dialogue. Ado felt as though he were about to remember something, but try as he might, it just wouldn't come to him. Damn. Well, if nothing else, this seems like another ideal place to take a breather. Give me a hand setting this up, would you? Voila, how's that? Not bad, huh? We should probably set up a tent every time we find a sapling. These can be our bases of operation or something. When I was first hearing it, like when I first read this dialogue, and he said base of operations, damn, that sounds so cool. So we're going to come back to like these places and it's going to have like inventories in them and it's going to have systems tied to it, right? No, there's nothing tied to it. Literally, it's for you to heal. That's it. It's like one of those monuments. That's it. Huge letdown with the wording, but oh well. The sun's been down for a while, so what do you say to resting here for the night? That night, enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adult felt his body drift into sleep. Drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. This should be voiced. Rage. Oh, never mind, this won't be voiced. Haha. Ah, that was a great night's sleep. But only for me, it looks like. You're looking pretty groggy yourself. Have you a nightmare? Oh, you have a nightmare. Ado described the memory he'd regained. A tower. Huh, interesting. I've never heard of there being one out in the forest, but I guess there must be if you remember it that distinctly. What's weird about it is that if you notice the surroundings of that tower, it wasn't a forest anymore. It was like in the middle of like a bunch of rocks, right? So you'd assume that Ado would say that. So it's not in the forest. It could be somewhere in my past, you know. Either way, if resting in your saplings helps to get your memories back, We should do it every time we stumble across one. Yeah. Okay. So later on in the next game, they combine these spirit saplings with the healing monuments. So story-wise, it just makes a little bit more sense, and it's just, I don't know, it just streamlines everything a little bit more, you know? Oh yeah, and going back a little bit. So yeah, so they were supposed to release a 10th game this year, didn't end up happening, but apparently they say that it's going to be a whole new like engine, right? Because, or system rather, because with the 7th game, so Ys 7, Ys Memories, which is this game, Ys 8 and Ys 9, they all have the same sort of party system. The whole 6 to 7 man party system. You switch between characters to use different attacks. To use different special, super effective attacks rather. And apparently they're gonna go back to like one character, Adol, and it's gonna be like a different system with combat. It's still gonna be action combat though, because that's sort of the binding characteristic of this franchise. Because even when this first game, the very first game came out for this franchise, it featured a bumped combat. It was like, I think Zelda, right? The original Zelda, except it was so old, it didn't even have like sort of a throwables or weapons where you click to slash, right? The way it did combat, you walked into enemies and you'd bump them backwards, and you'd have and you'd both deal damage together at the same time. So it was called bump combat. Oh, these guys are squishy. Oh my god. What's the monument? Alright, we're gonna cheese it. Never mind, we can't cheese it. Oh, I have my ulti. I have my ulti. And we're doing piss damage to him as well. Nice. I think it's time to run. We're not beating this guy. So we can't really fight in the water, so not even gonna try. But I do want to get the map completion, so I'm just swimming around here. So yeah, this is one of the ways forward. But I think the correct way to go is actually to the left, if I could recall correctly. Who knows, maybe I don't recall correctly. Oh, I'm poisoned. Well, the poison's not really an annoying status effect. The most annoying one's paralysis. One cool thing about poison though, if you stand still and you heal to full, once you heal to full, it removes the poison, which is really nice. Obviously, your heal is like reduced because you're poisoned, so the damage still ticks while healing. Right, if you just watch, I stand still. You start healing, but every now and then you see the health going down a bit because of the poison. And then once you heal to full, and the healing does ramp up, so it's actually not that bad to do this. Yeah, so you start overtaking how much the poison damage does. And once you heal to full, it should remove the poison. Yep, there it is. His chest is red, so it should contain something pretty nice. By nice, I mean like something a little more valuable than the usual coal or bones. Okay, maybe a lot more valuable. Holy shit, wait, that's nice. I shouldn't have bought the weapon after all. What? Oh, wait. Oh. Alright. So, the plus doesn't actually mean a stat increase on the strength, but it means the status effects have a higher chance of proccing. So I believe every 1 point is a 10% chance to proc, and it caps at 9. But this means the sword isn't actually that good. I should keep my current sword. Nice, got him. Got him in the water. Let's go. I gotta stop whiffing this fucking punch. So easy to miss. Wow, that hit? No way. Okay, this is memory north, but we want to go south because south of should be a dead end. Oh, not these guys. Oh, nice. Got flash move. Oh, there's a lot of them. I don't have an ulti yet, though. Oh, they're a lot squishier now, though, because I have the better weapon. Maybe this isn't so bad. This one's gonna be hot top though. He's a lot bigger. Oh, okay, we can spam. It's fine. It works. Okay. Nice, better armor. So this one should be a direct upgrade though, because I didn't buy any armor. Yeah, it's a huge upgrade actually. Okay, so this is a path we can go to later on. So we need an item to go through there though. I need to unbind this as well. Give me a sec. This one. Okay. I keep accidentally hitting it because I keep trying to change the camera angle by like instinct, and then that's an accident. Oh, the guy at the bottom respawned. You know what's cheesy is that sometimes these guys can do their like ranged attacks while we're up here, but we can't actually hit them from up here. It's a bit annoying. Whoa. Nice. Okay, so... Oh, look at all the memories. Fucking hell. I can't actually remember what's here. Oh, these guys are so squishy. Oh, it's one of the big ones. I can't fight that though. I can kill the little ones, but that's all we can do. We'll just farm them for materials real quick. Gotta dodge this. Get the body. Oh, there's one more little one. Oh, oh, what? Get out of there, get out of there. Oh my god. I'm kind of burned here. I can't even pick up this memory because Adol's dead. We're just gonna pop the ult here. I missed. Dodge that. He's on 3 HP. Dodge this. I'm dead. Oh my god. No. You're kidding. I gotta do all that again? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I see. I should have saved. I'm so sad. Okay, we'll grab this memory first then. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's not be so greedy then. You did well today, Adol. Oh, by the way, this character, Adol's dad, never appears again. In any of the games that I've played 3 of them, never appears. Yeah, I'm fine. This is nothing. You're still a child, so you need to take care of yourself. Your mother up in heaven would never forgive me if you were to get hurt. Daddy, who's that? Oh, he's a traveling merchant. He comes and stays here for a while, a few times each year. He has all kinds of interesting stories to tell. He brings them to us like souvenirs in a place of actual souvenirs most of the time. Oh, in place of actual souvenirs. Interesting stories? Do you want to hear some? We'll go talk to him together late. Adol, where did you go? Gracious, he even left his basket behind. He's usually such a serious boy, but it seems he's still his father's child. I certainly hope he doesn't take after me too much. Just give me a second, guys. I'm back. Gonna try speedrun through it, I guess. We'll stop clearing out the enemies in a second. After I get out of this pack here. Alright, stop running. We're just grabbing chests and we grab materials and map penetration. So getting the materials are important because on our map actually, you can see on the top there, it shows you what you can get from this material node. These are nodes, right? It shows you what you can get. The problem is, if you don't hit it, it doesn't. Oh, I can't open chest from combat. If you don't hit it, like, sorry, it only shows you what material you have already farmed from it, right? So that means if you only hit it once and you get one material, it might not show you the materials that you can also get that you didn't get from it yet. If that makes any sense. Let me heal real quick. Yeah. So I also want to talk about a mention of the name of this franchise, Ys. So basically the story goes that there is this I guess a village in the mountains called Ys. But oh, that's what the rumors are. But in reality it's like a floating land. And it's like land for like the gods, I guess. The people who live there are just normal people. There are a few gods that do live there as well at one point, who no longer live there. And yeah, and Adol comes from that place. He comes from Ys. And him and one other person, so that guy's not in this game, but I think his friend is also from, I think. There was a game called Oath in Felghana that tells us the origins of Dogi, which is his friend's name. But I don't fully remember if he is from Ys or not. I need to kill these guys. Yes, so he left his hometown when he was 16, and he's been adventuring ever since. So this game takes place when he's 18 years old. The next game, Ys 8, takes place when he is 21, and Ys 9 takes place when he's 24, I think. And I believe Ys 9 is his latest adventure that's been released. Like, it's implied that he has had other ones afterwards, but no games have been made of them yet. There's another breakable area. A bit like Dark Souls, huh? Dodge to do everything. Okay, I need to make sure Adol stays alive here now. Oh, why is the big guy up here? Excuse me? Nope. Okay, Adol, stay alive. Grab the memory. I was awful. I'm afraid she met a most untimely end. I've come back to listen again. Oh, it's you, Adol. Shouldn't you be in bed by now? Where did that princess live? Far away on foreign shores. Far and short? But there isn't anywhere around here with a name like that. I guess the idea of a world outside your familiars is still a bit much for a young boy like you. The world outside this village is a vast place filled with wonders. For example, have you ever heard of the ocean? Ocean? That's right, let me tell you a tale of the ocean and the pirates who roam it. There's a bit of a meme in the, I guess, the community of players that play Ys. Every time Adol gets on a boat, it will always, if it's in a story, that it will always sink. Oh shit, I need to get to that choice from the bottom. It's a bit of a meme, because every time, yeah, in any game, whenever he gets on a boat, the boat always sinks for some reason. Otherwise the story doesn't progress, right? And interestingly, Ys 8 is exactly that setting. His boat sinks and he is playing as I guess a castaway, effectively. the other area yet, it seems. Was there anything on the right side? No, it's just pretty vistas. Sort of. That was a good body. Let's start making our way back. Okay, so now... could we go up here? I can't remember. No, there was something blocking that way too, right? So we want to go back down here. Let's go up this way first, through the water. Okay, let's double check in. Yeah, this is blocked. So if I were playing this, like, slowly, I would take the time to farm every single monster, because I want to be... I usually like to be as strong as possible and just, like, steamroll my way through it. Like in Pokemon, you can do like over level just so you can like go through the whole game as quickly as you can, or as smoothly as you can rather. Yeah, that's what usually I do here as well. But since playing this for a stream, we may as well have a little bit of a challenge with it. Huh? Oh, let me heal as well at the monument. Make sure I get a checkpoint. Let's hug the left wall first. So going around for map completion as always. And down the middle. Red chest. Shield ring, so I believe this is an accessory that increases your defense, if I'm not mistaken. Chest here, but I believe this one is underwater, right? I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah, this one's underwater. Okay, nice, we can go in here right away. Waterfall Cave. I love this place. This place is so pretty. It's the mini boss from the first dungeon. Also, I love how also the fact that in this game the dungeons are very they're not very obvious. When you're in a dungeon, it doesn't really tell you. But the only mechanically speaking, the only thing that changes when you're in a dungeon is that when you stand still, you can't heal in them. And that's about it. That's about it. But yeah, it's very subtle when you're in a dungeon. And I really like that because it makes the game feel more natural, you know, like everything makes a bit more sense, context-wise. So this will be an arena for a boss fight later on. For a side quest, I believe. So also I gotta turn the glare down. It's like the whole thing's white. Makes no sense. We're gonna run past these guys now. Well, actually we can farm these guys a little bit. Good XP. Yeah, it's a decent chunk here actually. Wait. Can't I stay here for a little bit? Wait. They should respawn now. Okay, watch when I kill the big one, watch how much my red bar fills up. Here it goes. Oh, not as big as I thought. Wait. Oh no, that was a pretty big chunk. If I do this 2 more times, I can get level 6, no? Yeah, we can get level 6 really quickly. There we go. How close is Julian? Okay, it's pretty close, but Julian's only a side character for me. Oh, the ores respawn as well. Okay, so head to the left side now. Those big fish are really hard to fight as well later on. And later on, I mean, like, I played this normal and it was hard to fight already, so. Although I did do it when I was 13, so maybe my 22-year-old self can do it a little bit better, who knows. Grab the exploration in the middle. Okay, I'm going for the water. For the edge rather. Grab this harvest point. Okay, good. And then we can go to the north and leave the area. Okay, so where are we now? Oh no, that's where we just were. So if I'm not mistaken, if I remember this correctly, it should loop around the top and then end up here. So it should take us to the big tree, which is what we're aiming for. Can I clear the sass element real quick? I'm expecting something up here. Yeah, there's a chest up here. We'll probably end the stream soon. I think when we get to the tree, we'll probably end it there. So we'll leave the cutscenes there for next time, I think. Although I don't know when next time will be, because this is sort of just a break from Yakuza. But it won't be a very long one, because I do want to finish that game. Because we do have the 6th Yakuza 6 lined up after that. Although I was planning to play one game between the Yakuza games, right? And for a while, I was thinking it was going to be Tomb Raider. But I still also have the Ruined King that I haven't played yet. And I also have some other games that I was thinking of playing before then. Then Bridge of Spirits came out on Steam recently, and I do want to play that too, because that was made by by Ember Lab Studio, who is, well, I kind of think of them more as an animation studio because they made a Terrible Fate, the animation, like way back in the day. But yeah, think like a Pixar movie in a video game, as a video game rather. But I do want to play that as well at some point. Okay, I'm pretty confident I can't actually reach this chest down here. Yeah, I can't. Let's heal up real quick here. Adol is on life support right now. Yeah, short breaks. Short break. The other thing that I think it makes me want to go to the tree area first, because so in each of these like sort of there's going spoilers, there's going to be a city here. There's a city at the edge of the river, and there's a city in this tree that we're about to see. I missed everything. Oh my god. And in each of these cities, one new character will join your adventure. And I like the character that we meet in the tree a lot more than the one we meet in the village. And you could say it's because I think she is the best girl in this game. Although that said, it's not really implied that she's like a wife material or anything like that. It's just a good character, I think. Oh, that does remind me as well. I was saying how like Adol's from like a place where like it's gods and stuff, right? So one of the I guess gods from his hometown, he's implied his she's implied that she is his like romantic partner in the story. But it's never really confirmed anywhere. He's been shipped with a lot of characters, but none of them are really, I guess, confirmed in any way. I can't beat this thing right now. His health is really high. He's one of those big mobs. There's a memory up there as well. I don't know if we can get it though. Wow, I missed. I popped this. It only needs 2 skills to die, and I popped it 3 times and 2 of them missed. Okay. So going north should take us around to get a memory, I think. So we can see the river from here. Yeah, so the memory's over here. Okay. Oh, Adol, do you have some business outside the village? Uh-huh, I'm gonna go pick some medicinal herbs. Really, well, don't be too long. It looks like it's gonna start raining anytime now. No problem. So if I can't find one in the village, I'm sure I'll find one on the other side of the mountain. Huh? There are just more mountains. And he got lost. It's so cold. This is rain. What's this? A wild crybaby approaches. Dad! I've been worried sick about you. What are you doing out here? I was looking for the ocean. I thought there might be one on the other side of the mountain. Oh dear. Honestly, you do take after me a little too much after all. Yes, I think this game shows the most about his family. Because no other game, I think, features like his family in the story. And it seems like such a wholesome relationship as well, right, with his dad, but they never really explore it any more than in this game. Oh my god, there's a big one here as well. I don't remember what this does. Oh, obtain SP during aerial combos. So the one we really want though is the Warrior Seal. Because the Warrior Seal will increase the amount of XP we get per skill usage. Which I think will be really big for leveling our skills. Okay, so now we make our way downwards. Oh, we can't find. Oh my god, there's two of them. Make sure to grab everything here. Okay, so this, we need to roll this log down later for a shortcut. So that means we need to make our way back to this bit here then. Oh, what? That hit? So I have a Rhoda droplet that I can use to revive Adol, but I don't think I'll need it. Oh my god. During attack speed is so low. We should also approach a statue soon anyway. A monument rather. Oh my god. I'm just gonna clear them out here. And then we can heal with Jurin. Okay. I don't think the poison can kill me. Actually, I'll probably save just in case it does. Poison, the amulet should, yeah, prevent poison. So prevent. Okay, I don't die from poison. Okay, so prevent doesn't immune you, right? So you can still get poisoned, but it reduces the chance of getting poisoned. There will be another one that's called immune poison, and that one nullifies it fully. But this one only reduces the chance of getting poisoned. Okay, let's go. Okay. So there is a memory coming up, and I'm praying there is a statue soon, or monument soon. Because if Adol's not there, I can't pick up the memory. Oh, it's right here. Sorry, I think I woke my brother up. It's a little bit more quiet right now. I don't remember which way to go. This is definitely not it. Antidote powder, that's the poison removal. When do I learn a new skill? The skill is so easy to whiff. Thunder Beast Charm. I think. Is prevent or immune? I don't remember. Prevent. Okay. Oh well, we don't have anything else to put on right now, so we just slap it on. Don't really need it though, but nice to have. So I think we. Oh my god. So yeah, you can tell on the right there. I'm missing one material from this, which means one of the materials nodes didn't drop an item that I could have gotten. So we need to go back there at some point for the completion. Yeah, so you can see I resisted it there because I got lucky and it proc. Okay. Oh, I need Adolf for those birds. Durin doesn't do that much damage to these guys. One chest though. Yeah. Oh, no weakness. Never mind. They do equal damage then. Let's pop a pot. I might die here. Should focus one of them maybe. Pop another pot. I seriously only have one skill. Oh my god. This is all for the chest. All for the chest. Oh, there we go. Second skill. Ah, this one goes backwards there. Oh, what's happened? Oh, but it became all tabbed for some reason. Maybe I bumped something. Okay, this is a damage increase by a lot actually. This is really good. Oh, monument. Adol's alive. Let's go. So there's the paralysis. So these plants are weak to Adol, so which is why I'm using him now. And the crab is weak to Durin. Okay, I have to cheese it a little bit here. Oh. Do no damage to them. Okay, whatever. We'll come back to them later. Need better weapons for sure. Right. We're almost at the tree, I think. Yeah, just a little bit more. Oh, let's pop a save as well while we're here. So I believe that this pathway takes us to the way to the river, so we don't want to go there just yet. So this will be a shortcut for later. Oh wait, there's a plant down here. I think I got everything there. Okay, now we're going up river. No, the enemies. Okay. I did no damage to him. Gonna use it. Ulti here. If it turns out that the hard mode really stunts our progression, I might turn it back to normal mode. Because while I enjoy the combat, I don't want to become like a grind, you know what I mean? You two have to get through the game. Okay, alright, swing way through. Okay, I like this one. What? Isn't that peculiar stone the one we just... I knew it, we're back here again. Curses, why do we keep ending back in the same place? Yeah. So this game's Lost Woods. It's not nearly as important to anything, but it's just a cool area. Sancho, how long have you been wandering in circles here? My sense of time has long gone, so no idea. However long it's been, it's long enough to make me really hungry. Yeah, I don't think my stomach can last much longer either. I'm losing the will to go on. At least if we were moving forward, it would feel like we were getting somewhere, but just walking around in circles. Stop your complaining, you wimps. Also, aren't you amazed that these guys actually made it this far into the forest though? Just think about all the giant monkeys that had to go through. We might be lost now, but this is a perfect chance to strengthen our leg muscles. This guy is coping so hard. But you were cursing at that statue just now, weren't you? I was merely thinking aloud. Well, optimism isn't a bad thing, but no, don't let him trick you. Those three really are really something. I'm amazed they managed to get this far into the forest already. True. Let's keep moving. So we can actually chat with him. All the commander shouting is just going to make him hungry. He just keep quiet for a little while for all our sakes. But seriously, what's up with this place? I want to go back to Kastanen. That damn stone again. Statue again. Curses, why do we keep ending up back here? Right. So, there is a solution. So there are 4 pathways. There's one down here, one to our left, which, even though it's just the way we just came from, it isn't actually the way it won't actually take us back to where we started. So the way you solve this puzzle, you actually look for the harvest points. Right, so the one we just had, that's a harvest point, so we go that way. And I believe it's not always a harvest point, but it's wherever there's a white flower is the correct path. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to go down. I just went to... Yeah, so now we see the statue again, because we fucked up. Oh my god, they keep coming. Can I interact with the statue? No. Okay, I think they just keep spawning indefinitely. Oh, we've already harvested this. Oh, now they're here. Let's chat with them. We can make it this far without any problems, but if we go any further, we always end up in the same spot. If there was some kind of sign... Commander seems a bit touchy. I hope I don't accidentally say anything that set him off. The absence of that statue suggests we're going in the right direction. So far, so good. Which way should we go next? Yeah, so if we keep getting stuck, I'm pretty sure they say something about the white flowers as well. And so if we fuck up, I think if we fuck up and we get back to the 3rd stage, we'll see them again. If I'm not mistaken. My render distance is really low. Can I change that? Shadow distance. Character draw distance. Can I make this yeah, unlimited. I'll chew up a bit of my computer, but hey, I did buy a 3080 Ti, so I better get my money's worth out of it. Okay, so I think this is the end now, right? Or did we fuck up? No. Wait, did we fuck up? No, we didn't. Okay. Yep, so we find another sapling here, I think. I don't even know what's an option to set up a tent, because you should set up a tent. Got a memory back as well. Supposedly, a kingdom flourished in this forest about 800 years ago. The ruins people find all over Celceta are somehow connected to it. What kind of kingdom was it, and what happened to it? I've been trying to find answers to these questions by investigating every ruin I come across and reading up on all the old legends.
Oh!
Looks like you remembered something. What happened? There was some kind of kingdom in the forest. I was talking to someone. A kingdom? That'd be a huge find. Wait a minute. You know those ruins the miners dug up in Kastanen? Those could be somehow related. Either way, the trail's getting warmer, you know? At least we know we're making some progress here. Let's get going. Oh, so there'll be a monument here. So this is another shortcut for later on. I think. Yes, it is, yeah. Alright, it was because we died earlier, so we unexplored it. But now we got it back. No, there's okay, got it. I was gonna say there's something I harvested but it didn't pick up because I was too far away from it. Okay. Another memory down here. The big bird. Chest back there as well. Just make sure it's all explored. Maybe I should pop save as well, because we just had a new count. Double kill. Oh. Triple kill. Alright, nice. Feel the memory now. Where am I? Maps, books, and models were scattered in disarray throughout a dimly lit room. Ado did not recognize a single one of them. I've been in this room once before. I wouldn't say too much about that place because I think it'd be too big of a spoiler. So I really like the story of this game has tried to craft here, I think. And I think saying what room that is would spoil it. But obviously you can tell it's some kind of study. And we'll leave it at that. So I remember going south shouldn't do anything, so let's go down this way first. So there's a lot more enemies than there were on the PS Vita version. Yeah, I don't remember there being this many enemies in such a small area. So we go north for the tree. Yes. Oh no, I gotta be out of combat. I will say some of the abilities in the next game are a lot more fun to use and nice to look at in general. now, we can grab the chest. They just love how they can shoot through the walls. My chest was kind of sad. One beast bang is it's hard to get right now, but later on they're fucking everywhere, so really sad chest. No. There should be another fast travel here. Or not fast travel, but like instance, end of instance. So we're just gonna clear out the map here, and then we'll probably call it night, I think, or rather morning. Okay, yeah, this is the end of the instance. Okay. I'm gonna put a save here, and I'm gonna call it a night here as well, or a morning here as well. So this is a bit of a short one for me, but I thought I'd just take a break from Yakuza, I was doing uni work for this actually, and I was sleeping before that because I had a long, I guess, day. But yeah, next time I'll be on. So tomorrow, or rather tonight, we're supposed to do our P8S re-clear on Final Fantasy. So I'll definitely be streaming that. And then I'm working Tuesday morning. Yes. So I won't be able to stream more after that. But Tuesday night, I believe I should have another stream. It'll probably be Yakuza. Yeah, I think it'll probably be most likely Yakuza. And I believe we have Dragon Song with the re-clears with the Fat Cat meme group as well before then. But yeah, that will be all from me today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and chilling with my personal favorite franchise of all time. It's very have a special place in my heart with this one, I think. And yeah, I'm excited to get through it all. I'm trying to give like more context to like the whole development, the studio that makes this game, as well as the I don't know, just the game in general. I just really like this franchise. Thanks for hanging out. I won't raid anyone because I do want to sleep, I think, after. So we will call it there. Yeah, we'll just end there. Right. Take care. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.